Hallo, hallo, hallo und willkommen zurück zu 3 Minutes to Midnight. Wir gehen jetzt unseren nächtlichen Geschäften nach als Bürgermeisterin. Mal sehen, was es dann jetzt hier Neues gibt. Hier ist nix.
Maybe if I put it in terms of a presidential race. Eliza Barrett, will you be my running mate until the end of time? Lincoln, you are about as romantic as a dirty shoelace. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Overthinking what, exactly?
Eliza, what are you doing here?
I live here, remember? Are you feeling all right?
No, I mean, yes. I gotta see this through.
See what through?
Eliza Barrett, will you please be my co-pilot for as long as we...
Lincoln, we have been over this. I am not changing careers.
Not what I meant. I want to walk you down the...
Lincoln, it is far too late for walks, and I am tired.
Okay, fine, I get it. Look, I literally got a jet. Lapidus made the mistake of eating lunch at Mike's, again. So, now we're down a pilot.
Wait, I thought you were staying the night.
Don't worry, I'll be back in the morning before you even wake up.
I really do not like the idea of you flying at night.
Relax, honey. It's a routine flight, done it a million times. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh.
Have a safe trip, okay?
I will. I promise.
Ach, Lincoln.
There is no rest for the wicked.
Okay, nach Hause gehen kann ich nicht. In der Kirche irgendwas los?
I have no time to waste on idle chatter.
Okay. Im Park irgendwas Neues? Oh. Ein Moai.
Despite spending his youth in Oahu, Max seems unaware that Moai are not from Hawaii. But who is going to tell him that after he brought it here single-handedly?
Mr. Powell, you are a veteran, correct?
That's right! I ran top-secret missions for the highest echelons of the government. No big deal or anything.
That's very interesting.
Look, Eliza! She's going to write about my bar! I'll be famous! The sky is the limit!
Maxwell Powell, ex-Marine, lava skiing champion, tiki bar entrepreneur. And the closest thing this town has to Montgomery Clift. A bit eccentric, but a better friend I have never had.
Mayor Barrett, please, just a moment of your time.
Typical Eliza Barrett, always stealing the spotlight.
What can I do for you, Miss...
Peterson, Nancy Peterson, of the New Mexico Times.
New Mexico Times? What happened to the old one?
Oh, that's a new one.
And she came all the way from Maine to ask about my bar.
I would like to ask you some questions, if you have the time.
Certainly. Who better to ask about our fair town?
Let us begin with a personal question. Who is Eliza Barrett? What's your story?
It all started with my ancestor Elijah Barrett. He came to this land aboard the Unsinkable. After the ship sank, his crew split up, and he and those loyal to him established this town.
Yes, I have heard this tale. The other group followed Juan Plata, and their paths never crossed again.
Ah, you know our local history. In any case, my family remained, and we have been leading the town ever since.
Then you must be grooming your daughter to take over once you retire, yes?
Yes, of course she... By Harding's wandering eye, this town is doomed.
Let us move on to the next question, shall we? Let's chat a little bit about this town, which you love and cherish so much. What are some important landmarks?
Well, tell me, what have you seen already?
I spent the morning doing interviews, then went to the diner.
You ate at Mike's?
Do not worry, Ms. Peterson. Town Hall was prepared for this eventuality. Take this. The Michael Walker Survival Pack includes a timeline of what to expect in the next 24 hours. It also includes a roll of military-grade toilet paper with 200 layers of extra absorbent tissue, an acid-resistant plastic bag for vomit and other secretions, and a direct line to our patron saint, the Virgin of Guadalupe. Oh, one more thing. Where should we send the body?
This seems excessive. I actually feel fine.
Of course you do. For now.
Oh, I forgot to ask. I'd like to take some pictures of the town to accompany the article. Do I need a permit?
Of course not. Feel free to take as many pictures as you like.
And don't forget to take a picture of my handsome smile as well.
It is quite handsome indeed, Mr. Powell. Tell me, what is your secret?
Oh, these aren't my real teeth. These beauties are what's known as the Swiss Army dentures. They've got everything a soldier needs. Cyanide pill, short-range laser-guided missile, grappling hook, fax machine, Bluetooth speakers. And they give me a smile to die for. Don't you think?
Let's talk about something else. Yours is the only town of this size in the state with an operational military airfield. Could you tell me more about it, please?
I could tell you everything about the airfield. From the security codes and the guard schedule to the wingspan of their newest plane. The only problem is that the information you want just happens to be confidential.
Please, do not hold back. After all, we all know confidential is just a label.
And a coconut is just a coconut until I'm ordered to put it somewhere unspeakable. This is starting to sound more like an article about the airfield than the town. What are you, Miss Peterson? A journalist or a Soviet spy?
What paper did you say you worked for again?
The Santa Fe Herald?
I thought you said...
This interview is over. I mean, thank you, Miss Mayor. That will be all.
Kamehameha.
Coming up with the name took us less than 5 minutes. Pronouncing it correctly, however, well, that took a few hours. Ridiculous. A cardboard volcano cannot be following your movements. Stop being paranoid, Eliza.
Okay, sonst irgendwas hier?
A
Feuerwerk.
box of fireworks that was left all day under the burning sun next to a building made of wood. Now, that is what I call fire safety. Good job, Max.
Clever.
You too, Eliza.
Nimm Feuerwerk. Nimm noch mehr Feuerwerk. Okay, will sie
From a
nicht.
1 to a 10, how would you rate the town's defenses?
Let me put it plainly. If the Soviets showed up, we'd be screwed. Not like that would ever happen, though.
Nee, niemals. Okay, weiter geht's. Hier irgendwas Interessantes? Nö. Ich sollte doch mit den Musikern reden, aber hier ist keiner. Mal gucken, wo der rumhängt. Ah, da.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Mayor Barrett. You must be happy now, aren't you?
I am, but I do not understand your little comment.
Amos took my baby girl.
I was not aware you were a parent. Congratulations on the blessed event.
What? No! My guitar, my precious Gibson Electric Blue. And don't act innocent. This has your claw marks all over it.
I had nothing to do with that. Perhaps if you emitted fewer misophonic screeches.
First, you close KGFL. Now, the sheriff illegally seizes my property, making it impossible for me to work.
Yes, Mr. Huckleberry, but look at the bright side. You have so much time now to find a quieter, more productive hobby.
I'll never give up on my dreams. I'm gonna revolutionize music one day. You'll see. You'll all see.
Without your guitar, you have no reason to be hanging around here anymore. Go home, or get a job or something.
I'm on a hunger strike. I'm not moving until I get my baby back.
Well, congratulations on your new lifestyle. Regardless, if you are still here by 6 a.m., you will receive a parking violation.
I don't give a damn. I'm not moving until justice is served.
We'll see about that when Miss Valentine brings her tow truck. Why do you not simply buy a new guitar? Problem solved.
Monster, demon, devil. How dare you suggest I abandon my baby? What would you do if someone took the most important thing in your life away, huh?
Oh, please. No one could ever take my career from me.
That's not what I meant. Jeez, poor Betty.
I can count on your vote, right?
Well, I would,
Why do I feel like there is a but coming?
but you've broken a lot of campaign promises.
Mr. Huckleberry, I can assure you there is absolutely no connection between the promises I have made and their alleged failure to uphold themselves.
Do you even feel bad at all for the people who lost their jobs after you shut down KGFL?
Ultimately, the failure of the KGFL was a direct result of poor administration. Town Hall cannot be faulted for allocating its budget to higher priority projects.
Yeah, tell that to my buddies Walter and Frankie. They had to seek work in Corona, Miss Mayor. Corona!
Oh dear, those poor, poor people. May Washington himself have mercy upon their souls.
So, in good conscience, I can't vote for you. Hope you understand. Well, unless
Unless what?
Unless you help me record my first album. If you do that, you'll get my vote. Deal?
I have no choice but to accept. How exactly are we going to record your album?
We just need to follow my 4 steps to Rockin' Glory Guide.
Oh, please do enlighten me.
It's easy. First, we need to get my guitar back. Second, we need to find some kind of recording device.
This seems reasonable so far.
Okay, the third step is to get a tape to put in the recording device, so don't forget that. The final and most important step is to mail that baby to my record company.
This seems straightforward enough. I may require further details later on, however. I will be on my way now.
Hey, Miss Mayor, one question. Why do you hate music so much?
Meine Hörnerven sind 2 Nummern zu klein und machen es mir unmöglich, Musik zu genießen. Meine Mutter stammt ursprünglich aus Alabama.
You might not be aware of this, Mr. Huckleberry, but my mother was originally from Alabama. She moved to this town with nothing, absolutely nothing, except her beloved banjo. You should have seen her. My mother, Susanna, was so caring, always with a smile on her face. Then one day, Mother and I were playing in the garden when we heard a crash come from the house. She told me to stay put and went to check for herself. Then I heard her scream. Oh God, I will never forget that terrible sound. I found her collapsed in a pool of her own blood. Someone had stabbed her in the knee with her own banjo.
What? How? I mean, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Can I ask what happened?
She leaned on me and whispered, "Oh, Eliza, oh, don't you cry for me. I've come from Alabama, and there's a banjo in my knee. And then she...
Oh, Miss Mayor, I'm so sorry I asked.
Was für ein Blödsinn. Können wir jetzt hier rein? Ja, wir können jetzt mit Amos reden, mit dem Sheriff.
Eliza, what a pleasant surprise.
Good day, Amos. Do you have any crimes to report? I do not want any surprises this close to the election.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Ben lost his pet rock, and Mrs. Roberts' cat got stuck in a tree. Again.
Is that really everything?
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Then would you care to explain what that is on the wall behind you?
This? It's nothing. Just a collage I've been working on.
A collage of wasted time, maybe. You are working on one of those hard-to-explain cases. Admit it.
Those crafty chipmunks have been quiet for a while, which means they're up to something.
Oh no, not the chipmunks. Anyway, on to more meaningful topics. How has life been treating you lately, Amos?
I guess everything's okay, I guess.
You said, I guess, twice.
Well, the situation lately has been less than ideal. You know, since...
Since Gloria left you, yes. I think you are focusing on the chipmunks to avoid thinking about your real problems.
Oh, wow, you're almost as observant as my big-shot brother-in-law with his fancy FBI job. Solving real cases.
Speaking of your ex-wife, I did not know Gloria's brother was in the FBI.
Oh, you never heard of Jackson Ortega? Most closed cases in the history of the FBI, living legend Casanova?
I hope you are not considering joining him in the FBI.
Of course not! I can never leave this town. It needs me.
Amos, as much as I value your dedication to this town, do not get too full of yourself. We can handle a few rodents and the occasional cat stuck in a tree on our own. Since you asked, let me give you some relationship advice.
I didn't ask.
Look, this is clearly Gloria's fault. She does not know what she is missing. However, you need to move on, so let us start with the basics. Step 1, realize that person is never coming back. Step 2, get rid of anything that reminds you of them. Pictures, gifts, clothes, children if possible.
What?
Give it to charity, sell it, burn it, shoot it. The possibilities are endless. Now, step 3, focus on yourself for a while.
Does that mean you're giving me some time off?
No, that is a ridiculous assumption. Care to explain how you are blowing the budget this month? How many hours of taxpayer-funded work went into constructing this ludicrous monstrosity?
Okay, I'll explain, but get comfy. This is gonna take a while.
On second thought, I have more important things to do than listen to your wild stories.
Phew!
What was that?
Nothing.
I can count on you, right?
Of course you can. Wait, for what exactly?
You will vote for me, correct?
Oh, that. I don't know, Eliza. I feel like it might be time for a change around here.
How interesting you say that, Amos. I was just thinking it might be time our chief of police was a bit younger and faster and...
You know what? Change is overrated. Who needs change anyway?
Glad you came to that conclusion on your own. I need you to release a piece of evidence. Hank Huckleberry's guitar.
Sure. Let me just gift wrap that for you.
Well, that was easy.
It was a joke, Eliza. A joke. And no, you can't have it. It's been confiscated for a reason.
Fine, Amos. Just know one thing. When this is over, I will have that guitar. Just remember that you had the chance to give it willingly. My schedule suddenly got busy.
Yeah, don't let me keep you.
Okay, was haben wir hier? Polizeifunk?
Thanks to this radio, police response is much faster now than it was when we used colored flags. Amos's fascination with the supernatural amuses me. Nothing strange ever happens in this town. Courageous, resilient, tenacious, indomitable, and a shining beacon of community service. The United Brotherhood of Carpenters bestows this commemorative plaque to the sheriff's office chair for its 100 years of active duty. I will never forget Amos's heart shattering into pieces when he realized it was an award for his chair.
Armer Amos.
One bullet at a time. A guide to sheriffing in the 20th century. One bullet at a time, because that is as much as the budget will allow right now. Paper clips and bubblegum. MacGyver's Guide to Fixing It All. Amos is a terrific sheriff, but an atrocious handyman, and no book will fix that. Fantastic donuts and where to find them, as if he needed help. As long as our biggest problem is a gang comprised solely of chipmunks, we are fine. It's a list of cops fallen in the line of duty. McLean, John. Connor, Sarah. Ripley, Ellen. Bond, James. Pliskin, Snake. Rambo, John. Hunt, Ethan. Kiddo, Beatrix. Bourne, Jason. Croft, Lara. Williams, Ash. Riggs, Martin. Wick, John. Castle, Frank. Burton, Jack. Everdeen, Katniss. Spartan, John.
Okay, das wird zu lang. Sonst irgendwas?
Cold
Aktenschränke?
cases. Perhaps the trail has grown cold deliberately, and perhaps our town is what it is as a result.
Okay. Sonst irgendwo was? Lieferschlitz.
This is the slot for submitting evidence, also for retrieving evidence. Amos keeps complaining about that, but he should not have lost the key to begin with. I cannot believe Amos has not noticed that the water has been replaced with something more budget-friendly.
Wer ist das denn? Deputy McCord.
Deputy McCord, our newest recruit. I do not pay him to sleep. Well, I do not pay him at all, but he enjoys all the benefits of prison life with no incarceration. One cannot scoff at 3 meals a day and a roof overhead, correct? Oh, let him sleep. Amos is probably running him ragged, hunting cryptids or something equally not worth thinking about. Why take anything from the medkit when you have top-notch insurance? If I get so much as a blister, a chopper descends to take me to the nearest hospital.
Sonst irgendwas hier unten? Nö. Das scheint schon ziemlich leer irgendwie, das Kapitel, und gefühlt auch irgendwie unnötig.
He died without ever acknowledging you as his son, yet you have followed in his footsteps.
He was my father.
Are you sure your mother was correct about your, lineage?
She wouldn't lie about something like that.
And Mr. Coltrane, who raised you and gave you his name, he never said anything either?
No. For some reason, my stepdad didn't talk to me about all my mom's ex-boyfriends. Where's all this coming from, anyway?
Nothing. I just find it surprising how devoted you are to the memory of a man who rejected you. The looks you give Sheriff Garrett's statue. Well, I never even saw you look at Gloria that way.
That statue represents why I fight for this town.
Mark my words, Eliza. You may think I'm exaggerating the chipmunk problem, but I have the feeling those furry bastards are gonna be my William Bonney.
This town is too peaceful for all your vigilance, Amos. And honestly, how much damage can chipmunks do?
We'll see about that.
A statue in honor of Sheriff Pat Garrett, the most important person to ever come out of this town. At least until I came along.
Das war jetzt irgendwie sehr random, diese Unterhaltung über seinen Vater und irgendwie hier den Garrett. Die Statue ist für ihn das Wichtigste. Muss ich die zerstören?
I am sure the statue will be unaffected by this small explosion. But it should cause enough commotion to distract Amos for a while.
Jetzt brauche ich nur irgendwie Feuer. In Mike's Diner, gibt's da Streichhölzer oder so?
Ah, what a successful night! I managed to shift every single meatball without anyone noticing they were mostly sawdust. And I got enough leftovers in the storage out back to set up a buffet tomorrow. Yep, everything's going my way. Nothing could ruin this good mood I'm in. God damn it, Mike. Why do you always talk so much?
Now this is how I like to see the place.
You mean, like, clean?
No, empty.
Why are you in here bothering me? Isn't there a baby somewhere you need to steal candy from?
Aw, Michael, did I spoil your evening just by showing up? Good. I am not going to converse with him again.
Haben wir hier irgendwo...
To defeat your enemy, you...
Ah, das Motel ist jetzt offen.
Well, well, what a pleasant surprise. To what do I owe this visit from such a distinguished figure?
Oh, Sam, you always know just what to say. I came to see your new venture, of course. You know I take great interest in local business.
You can't fool this old wolf, Eliza. You're here to ask for my vote, aren't you?
You can read people like a book. I have always admired this about you. You never told me who you plan to vote for.
Well, there's always room for improvement, as they say. Perhaps it's time for a change in leadership.
Oh no, not you too.
Relax, Eliza. I was joking. Although, if someone put up a sign for the motel on the highway...
Well, that sounds simple enough, but I would have done it without the blackmail.
One can never be too careful with you, Eliza.
I am glad to see the motel up and running. Although I still think you should have opened a fine dining establishment. It would be a great opportunity to
steal customers from Mike's and put him out of business, right? I told you before, I'm telling you again. Keep me out of your squabbles with Mike.
Well, you cannot blame a girl for trying. Is something the matter? You look particularly sad today.
Today is the 10th anniversary of the Great Fire. It should be my son standing here today and talking to you, not me.
I am so sorry, Sam. Truly, we all lost so much that day.
Friends, family, and the most heroic bear the world has ever seen.
Well, if you need anything, you can count on me. You know that.
Thank you, Eliza. I'll make sure to fill out the right forms this time.
I would like to know more about this motel of yours.
Ask away.
Tell me about your breakfast menu. Because I know you cannot cook to save your life.
Well, yeah, about that. I've had to bring the food in from the bistro in Corona.
Please, excuse me, Sam. My hearing must be failing me because I could swear I just heard you say Corona.
What alternative did I have, Eliza? Order from Mike's?
God, no.
Now, keep it to yourself. The last thing we need is for Mike to find out about this. Who knows what he'd be capable of?
Hey, Mike, what brings you here?
Hey, Ben. Just the usual.
Sure thing. 50 gallons of my super flammable mix ready to go.
I would suggest finding another caterer. The sooner the better. Enlighten me as to your business philosophy.
Simple, affordable accommodation for everyone. No pointless extra charges.
I have heard enough. Sam, this cannot go on.
Oh, not this again.
Yes, this again. And pay attention this time. In fact, write it down. Start by adding the following to every bill. Booking fees, cancellation penalties, baggage handling, water, gas, keys.
Be reasonable. I can't possibly charge people for using their room keys.
Do you know how badly you could hurt your wrist every time you hand them over to a guest? Now, considering the beautiful scenery surrounding this place, you could easily charge for the view.
What view? There's nothing but rocks and cacti here. Am I supposed to charge people just for arriving?
Exactly. You are beginning to understand. Perhaps we should move on to other topics.
As you wish.
I must be going. I have a lot of campaigning to do.
Well, don't leave without a souvenir. Here, take some of our complimentary matches.
Why would I?
Because they're free.
Excellent point.
Eliza, if you don't mind me saying, you look like you slept poorly.
Well, I had some bizarre dreams. But I am quite certain that the coffin my offspring replaced my bed with is to blame.
I had a strange dream myself.
What about?
A goose flew from its nest after nuzzling with its mate and soared through the skies. Then suddenly, the sky clouded. Lightning struck the bird, and it fell like a stone, spiraling until it crashed onto a newborn tree.
Oh, that is strange, indeed. But it was only a dream, Sam. You should not give it too much thought.
Okay. Da sind Streichhölzer.
Meaningless. No one smokes in this town anymore. Not since the tobacco tax increase I introduced after the fire of 1938. We
Nimm
have
mit
all
Streichhölzer.
grabbed one. We do not want to seem greedy in the public's eye now, do we?
Okay, gut. Dann werde ich mal in der nächsten Folge die Statue in die Luft jagen. Was man als Politiker halt so tut. Bis dann.